Where my music? Am I
Oh,
in? Where's the
great.
intro?
It just like went off. Like it paid all that long time, then it just went off on
It's like,
us.
where's my
Like,
music?
why would you do that?
I need the music to be popping.
Yes. So it's this Good Friday. I'm overly excited. I kept forgetting that the show was about me today. So yeah, but I'm ready. This is Toy with Sip T and Toy and B.
And welcome everybody to another episode of Sip Tea with Toy and B. And I have a special guest. And guess what? It's Lafonda Blackmon. And we
Woo!
got her book. We're gonna discuss it. We're gonna talk about it. Yes.
Get into it.
Um, First and foremost, welcome everybody to another episode. I appreciate you guys for, we gotta welcome. Of course, we know Toy as a shit talker, but we are going to learn a little bit more about Lafonda tonight, the author. So, welcome, Miss Lafonda. How are you
Thank
tonight?
you. I'm good. Thank you for having me on your show.
Of course. I apologize that, Toy could not make it tonight. So,
Toy will be here after the interview.
okay. Now go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience so that the audience could get a little bit of Miss LaFonda tonight.
Hey everyone, I'm LaFonda, a new published author. You can get my book on Amazon. The title is The Secret She Kept and the Lie She Told is out now. And I'm ready for
Perfect.
Miss B Child because I don't know. I be hearing a lot of things about her and her little interviews.
I mean, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do don't do that. Now, okay, so what made you write this book? Because okay, I read some of it. I read it before, and then you released it. So now, what made you write this book originally, and why? Like, what made you sit down and like, I'm gonna write this book?
My friend, she told me like, successful, you should write a book because you always like you have a story to tell. Like you done went through some stuff. So I'm like, girl, I wouldn't even know how to start a book. And she was like, all you gotta do is just write, bitch. Like, what do you mean? So I took it, I took what she said into consideration and I did it. It took me like 6 months, 6 to 8 months to write it because it was on and off. It wasn't a constant thing. So it took me like 6 to 8 months to write it. And the first time I released it is when you got it was 2018. And I was
Girl,
just like, when I released it, I got tired of holding on to it. I had someone trying to tell me how to do it this way, but I just was like dumbfounded and was like, child, that's too much work. I'm just going to release it and see how people react to it. So you had got the uncut, raw
raw,
version.
raw version. It was real raw. Like, oh my god.
Like,
Okay,
no editing, no nothing. Like,
girl, you didn't give a damn about nothing. Like,
mm-mm.
I felt like in that one, that version, you told a little bit more. Is there more in this one?
You think so? Cause this one, when I reread it, so I added a lot of stuff that I seen that I left out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the title of the book is The Secret She Kept and the Lies She Told, right? What
Mhm.
inspired you to choose that title? Y'all need to get this book.
It was crazy because I'm like, I don't went through a lot of stuff in life, so it's like, bitch, I don't kept a lot of bitch secrets, and I don't told a lot of lies. So I was like, the secret she kept and the lies she told. So I called my homegirl. I was like, I think I got a name. She was like, what? I was like, the secret she kept and the lies she told. She said, that's it, bitch. That's the one.
And Sex and Betrayals, honey. When I say this book is so scandalous.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, we know this is your first book because you posted that on Facebook. Now, the people that are in this book, how do they feel
don't
about them being in?
don't know, don't care. And it's crazy because when I went back and added some stuff to the book, majority of the people have passed since COVID. Yeah,
Wow. Look at God.
yeah.
You know what? That was so mean. Oh my God. God rest his dead. Oh my God. What part of the book was the hardest part to write?
Um, it was me going to relive the part of me being pregnant and got raped when I was pregnant. That was kind of like the hardest for me.
Do you feel like this was part of therapy to like, or
Yeah,
or do
because
you
it
feel
was
like sharing your story is gonna help?
well, it's like for me, I feel like telling my story because a lot of people get raped and don't say anything. And some
True.
people get raped and people don't believe them. So I feel like me telling my story because I think only just me, my mom, and my stepdad knew. So my kids finna read this book, so they finna find out a lot of things about their mom, and I'm okay with that because
I mean, it's better to be
why should I
honest and
care?
let them know the real you for real. Like it's
Exactly. Yeah.
so so what did you learn about yourself while writing this book?
I have grown a lot. A lot. Like I was, oh Jesus, I was a hoe. Like I girl, I was like, I did this. Oh my God. But everything was the reason. Like I just wasn't around here just being a hoe. Like it was the reason behind everything. So I mean that still don't give me a reason to do what I did, but still it was a
do you
reason behind everything.
so do you regret anything, or you feel like it made you who you are now?
Nope, I don't regret anything. I always was like that in my life. I always been a type if I do something like I'm an open book. So there's no shame in my game. I don't regret anything I ever did in life. Like none of that. I'll never say. Only thing I do say, I wish I can go back and turn the hands of time is when I first started dancing and was making all that money. If I had the mindset that I have now,
To save all that shit.
what? I have window, y'all.
So do you feel like okay, because I read the book before and I've read it again. Now, do you feel like if you can tell a young girl to do different, what would you want them to do different from what you did? Because you turned out so great, but what would you want them to do differently?
Not turn to the strip club. It's not always glitz and glams like how you guys see it and how we portrayed it to be because we never talked about when we not making money and the downfalls in dancing. We always post how great night we had and all this type of stuff. And but it's a lot of
Yep.
teenagers graduating high school now and just going straight to the strip club, and that's not what it is.
Now, is that one of the reasons you wrote your book in hopes
Yeah,
to turn them away?
because I always, to be honest, I always want to be a mentor for teenage girls, because a lot of girls see stuff and they feel like it's, oh, I want to do that when I grow up, and it's really not like that. Like, no.
So, girl, I was over here reading the story about Remy and Marvin and all. How did that all start? Like, I feel like you need to let the people know what's really in this book.
Okay, so the Remy story and the Marvin. So with that one, we was at Cafe Iguanas. I'm talking about how me, her, and Marvin got in that whole little situation. We was at
Because,
Cafe
girl, it
Iguana.
kind of sounded like a little Polly to me, but that's neither here nor there.
It wasn't. But we was at the club one night and he wanted to talk to me, but I wouldn't talk to him because I was conversating with somebody that was there. So
Hmm.
she seen that he had money and she pushed herself up on him. So at the end of the club, he had a limo. I think it was like his birthday or something. I don't know. But she got in the car with him or whatever, and we followed them, and they went to the hotel room. So we stayed the night in the hotel room with them. So she sucked the fuck while we was in the other bed. And the next day we went home. He came back to Palm Beach with us because he was from Broward. So he came back to Palm Beach with us. they got into a fight. No, before the fight. They was doing good. She was hanging out in Broad with him and all that stuff. And I was dating this older lady because at the time, yeah, I was bisexual. I was between. So I was dating this older lady, which was my supervisor at my job. I was working in a call center. And she called me one day and was like, "Oh, Marvin want to take us out to eat." So I was like, I really didn't want to go. But the lady who I was dating, she was like, "Just go." And I was like, "All right." So I was like, "Okay." So they came and picked me up. We went out to eat. Red flag. He passed by me and touched my ass, and I ignored it. So I was like, okay, maybe he
Mm.
just bumped me or something, So I didn't pay any
Yeah.
attention. So a couple of days after that, they got into a big fight or whatever. So he came because I used to sleep on her couch. So he came in the living room and was like, "Hey, you'll take me to the charger station." So at the time, my car was in the shop. So I was like, "That's her car. You got to ask her." So he was like, "Man, fuck her." So I went in the room and asked her. I was like, "Marvin wanted me to take him to the charger station." So she was like, "I
Mm-hmm.
don't give a fuck where you take him at. Just get him the fuck from around me." So I'm like, "Okay." So she gave me the keys. I took, well, we was on our way to the charger station, he says, I pay you $50 for you to take me to Broward. So I called her. I said, he want to pay me $50 to take him to Broward. So she was like, I don't care. So I took him to Broward. So on our way to Broward, one of my cousins called me and was like, "What you doing?" So I was like, "Oh, taking my homegirl boyfriend home." So he was like, "I knew it. I knew it. I knew it." So I was like, "You knew what?" And he was like, "Don't worry about it." So me, bitch, I want to know what you knew. So I told my
For
cousin,
real.
"Girl, I'm gonna call you back." So I hung up with her. I was like, "Well, what you knew?" He was like, "I knew y'all were motherfucking sisters because we used to go by call each other sisters. Everybody knew
Yeah.
me and her as sisters." So he was like, "I knew y'all weren't fucking sisters." So I was like, "Why? What happened?" He was like, "How she talk about you? She talk about you too bad. She said you homeless. You she only go to the gay club because you gay." And then he was like, "You gay? She gay?" So I was like, "Yeah." So he said, "Y'all fuck before?" I said, "We fuck every chance we get." So when I got to his house to drop him off, I had to pee before I went back, getting on the road to go back to Palm Beach from Broward. So as I'm coming out the bathroom, he was sitting on his bed and he was like, "Come here." I was walking out the house and he was like, "Toy, come here." So I was standing in his room though. So I was like, "What's up?" So he was like, "Come here, man." So I was like, "Boy, what?" So he was like, "No, just come sit right here." So sat in bed and magic happened. And then yeah.
Girl, and if y'all want to find out what the magic was and what was going on and all the ins and outs of this story, that was one of the many stories inside of this book. Girl, I was reading this book and I'm like, did you, for real, for real? Like, I know writers experience writer's block. Did you experience that at any point of writing this book?
Yeah, it was a time where I was like, I got stuck. I can't remember the part I got stuck on, and then I just said fuck it, and then I ain't write for like a whole month, and then I finally had to got back into it. So it was crazy because a lot of y'all that read the book before, y'all told me like you can tell that I left out some stuff.
Because when I know when I read the book before, it was like, okay, something is missing, but maybe, like I said, it was a rough draft. It was more of an uncut. So I felt
Yeah,
like, okay, when you release the book, we gonna get more. And
right.
then you gave us more, but I'm like, I think there's more. So is there gonna be a part two?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't thought about that part yet because right now, where I'm at in my life, the second part of my life after that book, I really don't want to do well on it, and I don't want to speak on some of those people. So I don't know.
Got it. You got Kevin Rose says sac passe toy.
My boule.
Oh, look at you speaking good out to the people. And Isaac says, "What's good with you? Hey, thank you
Hey
for joining us
Isaac.
tonight." Um, so for the writers, for people that would like to write a book and they don't know how to get started, what advice would you give them?
Get you a notebook, baby, and get you a pen or pencil, and just start writing. Just start writing. Just start telling your story. Well, however far you want to go back, because I started from when I was 5 years old. So however far you want to go back and that you can remember, like just write your book, man. to start writing.
And like what I right, I learned something new about you from the book. A couple things that were new. Of course, we learned a lot from the podcast, but in the book, I learned a lot about you. Now, what did your family think about this? Because, girl, this is scandalous.
You think I give a fuck about what them people think?
I know, but what
Like
I'm saying
who you talking about? My kids?
is your family, whoever, like your kids, your
Girl,
family,
my family probably ain't even read that goddamn book.
they need to read this book
I
because they'll
know
find out who
only
look.
I know from the first time I dropped the book, I know 2 of my cousins purchased the book for me. But the rest of them, choppers, they probably ain't even read that goddamn book. Probably don't even give a damn.
Well, this Poppy Zoe said, I got my book today.
Thank
So,
you.
you do have supporters.
Thank
I told you
you.
I got my book. And my daughter ordered her book. She read my book, girl. She was reading
You
it. She was
sure
like,
you want her to read that, girl?
she's 18. She's 18.
Oh yeah, that's
Like
right. That's right. That's right. I
she's
keep forgetting. I keep
she's
forgetting.
18. So she read the book. She was like, Miss Toy did it.
Girl, Miss Toy was a hoe, okay?
So you keep calling yourself a hoe. Why
I
are you calling it?
was.
Yes, I know. Like, you refer to yourself as a hoe. Do you refer to yourself as a hoe because of things you've done, or because of what society labels it?
Girl, what I did? Because bitch, I know I had whole activities, bitch. I was in the ludicrous era, bitch. I did whole activities, bitch. So
Hey,
yeah,
Shauna.
hey
You said
Shauna.
whole activity. Listen, you know I'm still trying to learn some whole activities because I really want to like.
Yeah, because you
I'm
don't even know what a hoe is.
I'm not a self-proclaimed hoe. I'm a Facebook hoe. So I need you to teach me how to become a. I need I
You
need
can't
to.
you can't teach someone how to become a
I
hoe.
gotta go backwards. I want to no. Don't get it twisted though. Like in a relationship, I do my thing, but I
You just
never.
wasn't a hoe for the streets.
But I want to be for the streets though.
You can't be. You a hoe right. What the fuck?
Listen,
That's
I got.
no. You should have got married, sister girl.
I mean, it ain't never too late. Let me stop playing. Oh my god, I'm gonna get beat
Yeah,
up.
because they gonna take this out of content, baby. It's gonna be they gonna
Yeah,
revert
like
all
that's
this.
what I'm saying. Like, but that Facebook, I was gonna take everything out of content. Social media takes everything out of content. That's why I wanted you to be like, okay, you said you was were you self-proclaimed hoe because of your activities or because
Yeah,
of
because of my activities. A whole
look
whole
at
life
self-made
change.
that
What
self-made
she
that talking
say?
about not trying to go back. Why I can't go backwards?
Girl,
I'm about to be
let her live her life backwards, babes. Let her
I'm
live
about to
her
be
life backwards.
40. Like I feel like this is the
No.
perfect time to be for the
No,
streets.
that's not. You're supposed to be outgrown the streets, girl. Not going backwards for the streets. That's backward as hell.
So you said for the younger kids and basically to stay out the strip club. Now for the ones that are in the strip club that did decide to choose that route, what do you suggest?
They too grown to tell them what I suggest because it's not like they're gonna listen. Because for them, it's a career. They'll rather go to the strip club than to get a job. I
Well, they do
well, I
OnlyFans.
can't. I can't speak. I can't speak on the new generation. I cannot. I cannot. I'm gonna speak for the generation I was in. So they looked at it as a career.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't get a 9 to 5. Majority of them always gave me my props for always getting a job, and they like, you don't even have to be in here, like you come to this shit when you want to come. I'm like, yeah, like I'd rather work a 9 to 5 than to be in this shit. That shit was extra money, you know what I'm
Shoot,
saying?
I work a 9 to 5 now, and I
you,
constantly
you better
would
be a
like to go
stripper.
to the strip club. Yeah, there's an open opportunity for the BBWs, and I could
And it
flame with the thing.
is, and it
You know,
is, it is, but
I could.
no. But they used to tell me all the time, like they wish, they had my mindset. But I tell y'all, when you go in the strip club, you have to be strong minded. You have to be strong minded. If you're a weak motherfucker, you're gonna go in there and fall for everything and everything every nigga, everything that you come across, you're gonna fall for it because you're not strong minded.
I feel like, yeah. But do you feel like you were manipulated?
No, no. Everything I did because I wanted to do it. Ain't nobody forced me to do nothing. But I do feel like I was a follower when I first got in the game, and I was hanging with Remy. Like I looked up to her. So a lot of the
And
whole way.
guys, she's not, and just to be clear, she's not speaking of Remy VSOP. So you guys, because y'all know how you know how social media goes. So you got to be very clear. Go
No,
ahead.
that's the person name that's the person I gave. Well,
No, I understand. That's
that's
what I'm saying.
yeah,
It's a title. That's a person's name in the book,
yeah.
Remy.
But
Yeah.
I looked up to her. So the things I seen her do, I did it. So everything I did in the book, that bitch did it too. You feel me? So
Okay.
yeah, I looked up to her, but she's one of those people that try to act like she just better than everybody. And oh, I don't do this, I don't do that, but baby, she
Well,
did
we
it
all
worse.
have that one friend that did that, because I've had friends that especially during the time like when I was YOLOing, because I had my moment where I was YOLO, but I wasn't really out there YOLOing. I was just a party girl YOLO, like, oh, I'm finna go to the club and throw some bands type stuff, and then like maybe partake in some booty shaking and sweating. But they would actually do the other stuff, and then it turned around, the story got turned on to me, and I was like, oh, okay, well then if I was for the streets, I missed that part of the street, I guess I was, but it is what it is. So they don't act like they're better than you, I know that. So
Yeah,
you feel like you're in a different space now, basically. Not you feel like, but I know you're in a different space now.
definitely.
Now, so where can the people get your book?
It's on Amazon, Kindle books. I have an ebook available, and I also have a paperback, as y'all can see. And I
It's
have
out there.
some, I have some on hand if you would like an autographed copy. So you can reach out to me if you want an autographed copy. But if you don't, like everybody else, go over there to Amazon, run those numbers up. It's doing good on ebook. It's been read over. Now it might be more, but the last time I checked, it was last week. It was read over 294 times.
And that's what, good job. Like,
Yeah.
y'all better give her flowers while she is here, honey. Okay, this is a Black woman who has written, published, and distributed her book without any machine or anybody behind her. Y'all need to support this woman. Y'all say y'all support Black owned businesses. Y'all say y'all in part of the woke and Black movement. This is a woman that is doing this. Y'all need to come and stand behind this woman and support. Like, I don't care if y'all buy the book and put it on y'all nightstand. I'd prefer y'all to read it, but support.
It's a
Like,
good, trust me, y'all. It's a good read. I'm
it's
telling
a good
you,
read, and
it's a good read.
it's not long. It's not a long book.
Yeah,
It's not pressing. So I mean, it's entertaining. You just go on a flight, throw this thing in your little purse, and you can read this on a flight.
yeah.
Like, and I've
And
read
it's
the
a
book
short
twice.
read because I know some of y'all don't like reads. It's a short read. It's a short read, but
That's
it's giving you a lot in a short time.
yes, you got
But
to. So, and if you want yours signed, child,
thank you, no tolerance. Appreciate
thank you, no
you.
tolerance. I appreciate you. Mwah. Now,
Yeah,
if you want it signed, listen, we could set up a date so we all can have a book signing. And shoot, y'all can meet Toy in person. Some of y'all met Toy, and some of you haven't. And the people that haven't, come through and get your book signed. She has
y'all
them on hand.
and y'all haven't met the real toy. Y'all
Y'all
met the
have not
toy
met.
that people talks about. Y'all haven't met the real toy.
Correction, they have not met Lafonda.
Yeah, that's true too.
Exactly.
But
So
I like to
I
say this before you end my interview. I would like to say I am also writing another book,
see. I
but
was waiting on that.
it's not about my life, but it's a true story. And oh my God, this book is gonna make you cry, it's gonna make you laugh, it's gonna make you just want to hurt somebody to protect the person who I wrote the story for.
Oh my
So the
god.
next book is called Life of a Nightmare. Is it Life
That
of a
is gonna
Nightmare?
be interesting.
Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure that's the right title, child, because I might be telling y'all wrong, but I feel like that's the title. I feel like that's it. But I think it's Life of a Nightmare. And my earring just fell out.
Right? It's okay.
Oh my god. Why I can't hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, B, for holding up your show. But I
Girl,
just
you
want to
okay?
get this out
You
there.
you know the guest. I love when the guests come on our show and they feel at home.
Yeah, because Toy coming out next. Lafonda here right now. So
And I hope
y'all
y'all
get ready.
ready. And I hope you guys stay tuned for the next. Oh my God, it's about to get
Yeah.
juicy.
Can y'all see? This is the book
Life
cover.
Life of a Nightmare, written by Lafonda Blackmon.
Can't wait.
Tierra Higgs says, "I met you working beautiful soul."
You met me?
She said that she said she met you.
Oh, well, you met me. Thank you. Because, girl, people don't be saying good things about me, girl. So I appreciate you.
And we don't
I
support the
love you.
negative. We don't support the negative. Like I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine earlier today, and there we were like, it's crazy how a lot of people have a lot to say about someone and not know them for real, for real.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy, like it's really crazy how that happens. And it's like I'm happy that you and we have a budding friendship, because I've gotten to meet you, and then I got to meet Toy, and then I'm getting to see you
But
evolve.
you met successful, too.
I did. I met successful. That's what I'm saying. I've watched you evolve. So it's like, this is amazing. And Tierra Hicks says she was a bottle girl.
Okay, girl. Period. So that means we worked at the club together. I was a
At some
bartender
point.
or a stripper.
So
Because,
if you
baby,
guys
I
want
done did it all, baby.
So if you guys want any more information, or you guys need to contact about getting yourself a book, you can get in contact with Sway off of Sway Blackman on, what is it, Facebook and Instagram. You can also write us on Sip Tea with Sway and B. You can get copies of books there. And also you can follow her on the Lafonda Blackman page. And you trust me, you cannot miss her. Get yourself a copy of this book. You cannot miss it. Okay, once again, the story is The Secrets She Kept and the Lies She Told. It's available on Amazon. You can get it on Kindle. You can also get it as an ebook. Amazon. Trust me, they send it immediately. You will get your book. And if you like it signed, let us know. We can get it signed for you by Miss Toy Lafonda Blackman herself.
Period. And
Thank
she about
thank
to
you
make me
so
cry.
much.
She about to make me cry.
Aww.
Thank you.
Very nurturing and helped me out a lot. Yes, she does. And I want her to believe in herself so she can grow.
Yeah. I doubt
I
myself a
appreciate
lot.
We ain't gonna get into that tonight, but you know it. I push you all the time. So we gonna get there. This book, get yourself this book, and so y'all can learn some things. Trust me, it's scandalous.
And is.
So that wraps up our interview with Miss LaFonda Blackman. Now we're going to
Thank
go into
you.
our show. Thank you guys for staying tuned with us. We have a very, very, very interesting topic going on. I know, ladies, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but on June 24th, 2022, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. Roe v. Wade was the landmark Supreme Court case in 1973 that affirmed the constitutional right to abortions. They overturned it. So now we have the government deciding what we can do with our uterus. How do y'all feel about it? How do you feel about it, Toy?
I don't like the fact that I'm feeling that if you get raped, you're going to be stuck with a raped baby. That bothers me. Like, how are you forcing people to have a raped child? Nobody is asked to be raped. So
No one.
how you just gonna say, oh, you got to have this baby? I also heard too that if they do get raped, they have to go to court for the judge to tell them if they're allowed to get an abortion. Like, who the fuck and why the fuck and when the fuck?
And even on that, like that's already drastic. Now imagine, like, you remember, now they're doing the test when you get pregnant to see if your child has spina bifida, what's the other Down syndrome and whatever, and then you have the option if you want to terminate, because you don't want to bring in a disabled baby.
Yeah.
Now you're like, they're taking that away, so you're forcing people to have disabled children.
Now, guess what? You're forcing people to have these kids, and now these people have these kids that didn't want the child. Now they're going to end up killing that child. Now they're going to be in jail for murder. Like, they're going to be abusing the baby. All, like, they're not going to take care of this child because it's something that they didn't want. So why would you?
Because people trying to play God. But what kills me, though, let's be for real, God killed his own son. So what makes it, like, I don't get it. And I'm not trying to be funny about it. I just really feel like it's just men trying to play that, like, they're trying to utilize our play religion again to have the upper hand. And I really don't feel like this is going to do a service to women, because now you're overturning Roe v. Wade. What's next?
Yeah.
And I think they're like, the next thing that I heard that they're trying to overturn is gay marriages.
I just gonna say that I seen this girl talking about that on TikTok. She said, if you're gay and you're trying to get married, she was like, fuck the big wedding right now. Go to the courthouse and get married, because if not, they said the gay community is next. They said that.
But
Like,
to me, it's like,
it's crazy.
to me,
Hey,
it's like,
Cece.
hey, CC, what did you order? AMV, the book? Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, the book. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm not understanding what the purpose is, because now they're just. Honestly, I feel like it's an attack on women. It is an attack on women. We barely have rights. Like, we just got rights. I mean, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? And a lot of people, it's such a touching thing, because it's like, we just got rights as Black people, then we just got rights as women, and then I feel like animals have more rights than human beings do. And it's now you're trying to force me. So my thing is, when do they consider it a baby? From the date you get pregnant, when you get a heartbeat, when you don't have a heartbeat, when is it a baby?
I want to know that too. And someone
and
spoke about that too on TikTok. When do y'all
and
consider it a baby?
and then you have people, it's like they're trying to take away our freedoms.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's crazy right now, because we're in a crazy time. And I really, like, I legit apologized to my daughter the other day, because I'm like, I birthed you in a time where you're gonna really see what this country is about. Like, we fought for certain freedoms, but we didn't fight for, like, basic civil rights type freedoms.
Yeah.
And I really am scared, because is this United States ready to go through this?
Yeah.
Because the next thing they're gonna go abolish is our rights as Black people, and then they're gonna abolish what else are they gonna overturn? The right, slavery?
They trying to go back to slavery, but it's not going to happen, because first of all, we are not our ancestors, so that's
Child,
definitely not going to
this
happen.
this
Not going to
new
happen.
I don't know about us, but I know this new generation, baby,
Not going to happen. But I
baby.
just want to know why they attacking the women. Like, the men, we can't have babies unless the men we need the men's sperm, right? Because a woman and a woman can't make a baby, and a man can't make a baby, right?
My
So
problem,
why they ain't do nothing to where the men can start producing?
but they do. They have, the thing is, why don't they make a law, pass a law for? Because, to be honest with you, a vasectomy is reversible. A man can have a vasectomy and then
Them
reverse it
niggas
when
ain't.
he's
I
ready to
mean,
have kids.
them guys ain't gonna have no
No, they
damn.
should force them the same way they're forcing
Yeah,
people to have babies.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like yes, they're trying to stop like, abortions and whatever, but honestly, the abortion rate went down when it became legal. When it was illegal, you had a lot of young people trying to kill themselves to have these abortions. And I feel like things that are happening to make the country better, they're just taking it away. And I low key, it sucks because I'm half American and I'm half Haitian.
Mhm.
And this is one of them moments where I normally say, like, damn, you Americans are like retarded.
That's okay because we're gonna have abortions by Keisha in a minute.
And she's gonna pull up in her van, child.
Yep, gonna do it right at the house.
And
Hold
then
on.
and to piggyback off of what you said, like now you're gonna force young kids that probably got molested by their elders or somebody older than them and got pregnant to have a baby. Like, how does that work? Or
They're
when
gonna beat
there's a
that baby. I just visualized it. That baby crying, they cussing that baby out, not feeding it, not paying no attention to it because it's
but
not
what
something
about
that they wanted.
But what about the women that actually their baby died in their womb?
Yeah.
So those are medical procedures to remove a child. Like that's an abortion as well. So you're mean to tell me now this woman has to carry a dead fetus in her body
Yeah,
because
because I had a child that died. So yeah.
I don't think they're thinking things through. I just think they're doing things to distract us from things that are bigger than
Yeah.
what's really happening. And I feel like they want us all to like fight each other and be against each other. Now, like, okay, well,
Of course.
we did the whole let's attack all the black people. So let's attack them and get them riled up. Now, oh, that didn't work out. Let me go ahead and fuck with the women. Bruh, women will burn this country down. Y'all don't know these bitches are crazy.
First of all, bitch, black people, we are too fucking strong for one. That's why they try to attack us with all these laws and all this extra ass shit because they know head up they cannot fucking handle us. That's why they did what they did back in the days. I just seen a thing the other day what happened on the 4th of July with them burning that slave and them bitches was literally dancing as this man was on fire. So it's like, bitch, y'all know we powerful. That's why I say we're not our ancestors. They were scared to say shit and do shit. Bitch, we're not. We're not scared to speak, bitch, and we're not scared to fight. So that's why they doing all this extra shit because they can't handle us no other way.
Yeah, even though you're correct, Isaac. Even though it's a constitutional law, yes, the state can emulate their own abortion law, which is true. However, some like the pushback on that because now they're trying to make bylaws as well, and it's good. It's going to be hard because you're going to require people in the states to vote for those laws so that way the abortion can be protected.
Yeah.
And you have doctors now that's not going to even practice providing an abortion, even if it's medically necessary, because they're afraid to lose their license or go to jail.
Yeah. But guess what? Guess what? You see how people go to different countries to do their body and get their teeth done?
Can you
That's gonna be
imagine people
next.
flying? People gonna be
That's gonna
flying
be
to Dominican
next.
Republic. People gonna be
That's gonna
flying to
be
Dominican
next.
Republic.
Watch.
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 It's
The is Dominican Republic, the Colombia, Mexico. Watch and see what I tell you. Because all these places that these people go and get their body done and get their teeth done, watch them people finna come up with a way to, oh, they can't have abortions no more in America and it costs this amount. Oh, we're gonna stop. Let me go and start doing that. And they finna be flying over, bitch. Okay, all right. Watch.
my thing is we all voted. Well, I don't know about we all.
I ain't vote.
I know people voted Joe Biden because they felt like he was the better
That's
than
y'all president.
the predecessor. Honey, I already told you I'm Haitian, honey. Once again, I could pick and choose when I represent.
That's y'all
And
president. I be saying that all the time today. That's y'all president.
right now, baby, the way things are going on right now, it's like I don't know. They're really like trying to really like demolish America.
Yeah.
And it's scary. This is a scary time. It's really a
Yeah.
scary time. And to me, it's like, okay, what about the men? Are you guys backing the women up? Because
No.
most of the men, all they do, like, and I'm not gonna say most, because I don't know everybody in the United States of America,
Yeah.
but from what I see is that they impregnate these women, and oh, are you gonna take care of it? And you want to know when, and honestly, you want to know when I feel like somebody's really going to care and change this law back to what it was? When, Lord forbid, one of these senators, governors, or El Presidente's child, something
That's
happens to
yep.
them,
That's the
or
only
wife,
reason.
or their mistress, and they got to go send them to go take care of stuff, and they can't take care of it because your dumbass passed a stupid ass law. Then
Hmm.
what? Now we going to go back to voting?
Yeah. That's all. That's all it's gonna take for it to happen to one of their family members, and then watch and see, or it just probably be they still gonna have access to it. We just don't have access to it,
That too. And
and
then
it can be
people
on the
are,
download when those people get those abortions because they can't. They're not gonna be able to speak on it.
and you know what's crazy is I don't think people really think about how detrimental to a woman's psyche it is to carry a rape baby and be forced to raise a rape baby. I don't think people think about how much that affects them, like, in every aspect. Some people, they do it,
Yeah,
but then it fucks them up psychologically the whole time that they're raising this child. Like, I
because
don't think people really.
you know how many times they gonna look at that baby and be like, I ain't want you any, like I ain't want you. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want you. You don't even supposed to be here. And you know it's parents out here that be talking to their kids any kind of way.
You have some parents that are like that, and you have some parents that, oh, like, they push through it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they end up raising, but then in the back of their mind, they're always thinking how my fucking life could have been fucking different had I not had you. And it's not like I wanted you and I was forced to have you. Like, people don't realize the resentment.
Yeah.
And then you got to carry that, and you're forcing a woman to do that. Like, you're forcing, it's not even like an option. Like, so now you're forcing people to have babies now. And then you're saying, but there's still but look how it's great that there's that option for adoption. However, not many kids, you know how many children are in these foster cares, are raised up in these group homes because they're not adopted.
Because they
Don't
make
let
it
these
so hard for us to adopt.
don't let this thing fool you, boy. It's a setup. Like, and then the people that they allow to adopt the kids are abusing them and just getting money off of them.
Yep. Yep.
They're not giving people that really want the kids or really need kids or
Mm-hmm.
can't have kids the right to adopt them. No, they're not. They're like making it impossible for people to actually adopt children. So
Because
yeah, it
I know a young lady that was adopted, and the lady treated her so wrong. Just take their money and just didn't spend it on them, didn't do nothing. Like just oh my god,
the
like
foster
I
care system the foster care system, especially in the state of Florida, sucks. I'm not even gonna lie, because you could just take the class online and then you become certified. They don't really care. Like, yeah, somebody come visit your home and everything like that. But once you get approved for all of that, you could go ahead and be a foster parent. And you know how many kids live in foster care? So if people really wanted to adopt like that, they would really be out here adopting, because there's a lot of kids that are in foster care. So to me, to sit here and like, oh, I'm gonna force these people to have these, man, they just trying to overpopulate this country. We already barely got food. We barely got formula. We owe like trillions of dollars to the Decepticons, clearly. So like, I don't know.
don't know. Why do they take people through so much to adopt a child when you have all these kids in foster care?
Girl, they give they give the hardest time to people who make the money, who are qualified. They give the hardest time, but then they'll let any riffraff that ain't got shit going to adopt. I ain't speaking on population control tonight. That's gonna be a different conversation. That I see you trying to get me into my conspiracy vibes. And Toy didn't even tell me what she's sipping on. I'm over here sipping on rum. I'm trying to be
Oh,
exotic tonight.
Oh, I was what the fuck am I? Oh, I have wine and some my cherry rum because I ain't popping another bottle until I finish my cherry rum, and that was a big
You
ass bottle, so I ain't finished it. So I added a little bit to my my red Moscato.
I just honestly feel like they should, the same way they passed, they overturned Roe v. Wade, the same way they overturned Roe v. Wade, they definitely should create a law for anybody who get, like a man who gets a female pregnant, a woman pregnant, you are legally obligated to said child, and if you fail to take care of your child, you need to go to jail for life.
Exactly, exactly. Because these niggas, I mean, these
Not
guys,
not,
these guys, they just get you pregnant and they leave. And
not
some
no
of them,
child support.
And some of them, they when they get the girl, like this is what I understand. You have sex without a rubber, but yet when she come and tell you she's pregnant, you says, "Oh, get an abortion," or you give her the money to get an abortion. What
Or
y'all
it
gonna
ain't
do
mine.
now? Yeah, what
Or it
y'all gonna
ain't
do
mine.
now? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? You can't do that now. So why even have sex unprotected when you know you're not ready for a child? I'm
No,
talking
just
to.
put them
I'm
on
not
birth
talking.
control.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about the rape victims now, y'all. I'm talking about the guys who just be
No,
right
but that's what
here.
I'm saying. They should, the same way that they force feed these poisons that they call birth control to these women, to these young girls.
Mhm.
They need to they need to create a birth control for these young guys. So when they shoot blanks and
They
nobody can
claim,
get pregnant.
but they claim they have a birth control because Kodak said he gonna take the birth control.
Child, they
But
gonna have you
these guys ain't gonna be willing to take that birth control. That's the crazy part. Cause
because they're
these
gonna
are the
grow
questions
titties.
you know how guys is. Well, I don't know because you want a hoe, but these how the guys is. You on birth control? A biggest lie say yeah, and they gonna go right in you wrong.
listen, listen. No, they gotta shoot blanks. Listen, because you know how the okay. I don't know. Have you ever taken birth control?
Yes.
Okay, birth control low key puts male hormones into your body. A lot of people don't realize that. So you're pumping yourself with all this crap to stop yourself from ovulating. You're stopping your so technically you're low key giving yourself some sort of progesterone and testosterone, low key. So now if you are, I'm saying low key because I don't know if it's scientifically, yeah, I think it is scientifically proven, but I'm not gonna go pull that up right now to confirm.
That's shocking because baby, you always got the
I
stupid
know,
facts.
but right now I don't want to. I don't.
That's crazy. Shocking.
But so if they make a male birth control, like for the men, that means they're gonna be pumping y'all men with some estrogen. So we're gonna have a bunch of bitches running around here having periods
Mm,
or experiencing PMS.
mm,
You think these men ready for that?
mm. I mean, I don't know. They might be because they all be acting like bitches anyways. So
Ooh, not all.
they
Not
might
all.
be.
I know some great men that are not bitches.
That's good. I wish I could say that in my life. So yeah, that's wonderful.
I know
I'm
some
glad
great.
to know someone that knows some awesome ass
No, I mean
men.
I never slept with them or anything like
No,
that, so
no,
I
no.
don't
I'm
know what
not
they.
saying you slept with them. I'm saying you still vouching for them.
No, yeah,
And
because they some amazing men. Shit, the
exactly. So I am pleased and honored to know someone that know
fuck.
some awesome ass men because I can't speak for that.
They some hard working. They go home to their wives all the
I
time, and even when they was single, they was like chilling and vibing and making money. Like they some cool niggas.
That's what's up. Y'all continue to be y'all and teach the rest of them.
I hope so. You know, because once people tend to change when they get married, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother
Girl, that's
day.
not for real. Cause baby,
A
once
whole
you
nother
say
day.
once you say I do, it's like, bitch, I should have stayed your girlfriend.
Child, fuck all of that. If you say I do, all of a sudden you don't know who the fuck popped up in your house. But that's neither here.
That's why I said I should have just stayed your fucking girlfriend. Like, bitch, you treated me better when I was your girlfriend.
Back to
Like
the
I
birth
said,
control.
like I said, I do for. What you lying for?
I'm trying to figure out what self made now. Why are you taking pills?
'Cause, that's we'll talk about that offline.
Oh, okay, no, because I'm like, toy can't get you pregnant.
But don't know, you don't know what toy can do. Hey, B, every time I like you took your birth control. If you pregnant, it ain't mine.
It
I
ain't
used
mine.
the rubber.
I don't know.
I used a rubber, baby.
You know, that's the only reason why I feel like God didn't give me a penis. Because if God gave me a penis, I would have kids
You
everywhere.
like you like me, friend. I be saying the same thing. I be like, dog. If I was a dude, let me tell you, if I was a dude, y'all, this was I would be. You think I was a hoe as a female? I would be a horror.
No, I wouldn't be a. I
I
wouldn't.
will. I will fuck all the raw hoes that swear they just untouchable, and I fuck them hoes all in their ear. Every hoe they got, the ear, the nose, all that. Like I'd be one of those type of niggas just to blast a hoe. Cause these hoes be acting too stuck up, like they just all that and don't do nothing behind closed door. Them hoes and some hoes and be fucking everything. Okay.
Wow.
Don't let them hoes fool y'all. Them hoes be fucking. Okay.
So I was reading up, and I'm just gonna bring it back because I know we talking about we. Listen, guys, this is Sip Tea with Toy and B. We get to sip and we always talking shit, but the topic was really about Roe v. Wade, and we really like. I don't want to sit here and stray off. I'm going to stray off of that after this. I'm just going to say this, but I'm letting you know that yes, people are trying to fight against it. Um, More than 90% of abortions take place in the first 13 weeks of pregnancy, and technically that's before life, I say. But you know, that's none of my business because like everybody got their own opinions when life starts, when you get pregnant, and I don't want to sit here and step on anybody's toes. And I'm not gonna go into the pro-choice, pro-life battle. I'm not gonna do none of that. Um, there's 13 states, mainly in the South and Midwest, that already have laws that bans abortions, yo.
Oh wow.
And the other half a dozen states that they damn near are close. So you can't even have an abortion after 6 weeks of being pregnant. Did you even find out you was pregnant before 6 weeks?
Mm, I don't know.
Who
Cause
finds
six
out they
weeks that
pregnant?
mean cause 6 weeks that mean you're a month and some weeks.
Yeah, but
So
you're not even a
yeah,
month. You gotta wait till you miss the damn period, don't it?
yeah, of course, a month. So
Nah, I
within
can't.
those 6 weeks, but I also heard it's some I think it's countries. Some countries pay women to have babies.
This country
Bro,
does too. You can get $25,000 to be a
what?
surrogate. You
No,
gotta
no,
be
no, no, no,
young
no, no.
though.
I'm not talking about like that. I'm saying like they literally pay the female like regular people like us to have babies. Not saying like that. I'm not saying a surrogate.
Oh, like it's a job.
Yes.
Drop the country in the comments so
Yeah,
I can
bitch,
go
I
look
gotta
that
Google.
shit up.
Look, I'm like you. I gotta go Google now.
I
Let me
got
Google.
I need to shit. I have a uterus that I can give some babies.
Well, I can't have no more children. Thank you, Jesus. Everything happens for a reason.
well,
He knew why. He
I
knew.
mean, I don't have fallopian tubes, but I can get pregnant if you insert the egg and the sperm. So it got to be put in a dish, and then they could put it in me, and I could carry a baby. So like, if y'all need a
That's too
surrogate, I
much.
got y'all, but I can't do it naturally. Like
I
nobody,
wish I
like
could be a surrogate.
I could be a surrogate.
I wish I can.
All my babies was fat. Like I'm a good pregnant person. Yeah, just know I'm not gonna work. You ain't gonna have me working and pregnant.
Hell no. I'm carrying your
The
child. You
fuck I
shouldn't
look
want
like.
me to be working anyway. You should want me to be relaxing with my feet up.
So it's
I
gonna be
would
a
have
lot of
loved
women.
being Kanye and Kim surrogate. I would have loved to been their surrogate because I'm quite sure that bitch wasn't working at all, bitch.
Honey, I would have never worked. Like
They
I
probably
would have
was
been like,
catering to her.
my job is to carry Kanye and Kim's baby.
Exactly.
Like you crazy? You crazy? You looking it up for real?
Uh-huh. Bitch, I'm trying to find out.
Yeah, drop that in there. So guys,
Sweden.
oh, I gotta go to Sweden then.
Oh, I'm finna drop the list right now. Mm-hmm. Drop
We
that
gotta
list,
go to.
baby.
So these are the countries, guys. If you're gonna ask us what these countries are, the country is actually the country she's dropping. They pay you to have babies,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like legit. If you get
Too
pregnant,
bad I can't have. Too bad I can't have none. But yeah.
you getting like a SSI check type shit. That's
That
horrible.
is. That's how you saying it. It's just like,
It's
oh, thank you.
crazy how, like, I'm reading the arguments of like the Roe v. Wade overturn, and no one, it's like no one is giving nobody, like, I don't think anyone pushes back on the government's decision at all. Like, I see
They
people are
don't care.
protesting. I see the people are protesting, but like, does protesting really work? Have you seen protesting work?
No, never seen
Like,
it work in my life.
has anyone really seen a protest really work? We've been protesting for a lot of shit, and I've never seen a protest work.
Since COVID started, and I don't see that shit either.
I feel like people got tired of hearing our mouth over years, but I don't feel like a protest, like, in that moment. No, no, no.
I
I stand corrected. I stand
I put
corrected.
it
The
down.
protest did
I
work.
put it down now.
You hear me? I stand
Huh?
corrected. I
What?
stand corrected. There was a protest that worked. Them Cubans, when they took over the freaking bridge in Miami,
Oh,
with that
okay.
Elian Gonzalez situation.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah, 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 yeah. They was all on
yeah,
their side, baby.
that's what type of shit we need to be doing. We need to be shutting down highways and stuff like them
But
Cubans.
that's the thing. Those Cubans stick together, us down. They protest for one day and they done.
But I ain't worried about the black people. I'm talking about us women. If we get
No, I'm just
together,
saying. And still, we not. And we not. Women hate on each other too much to somehow stand together in one place. Girl, no, that's not gonna happen.
but the
But
white
see,
women,
those are the countries that pays to have kids, baby. Them the countries. I put it down. It's strolling across the board.
girl, oh, I don't mind having an Italian baby.
I swear to God. And I love to hear the Australians talk.
Any Italians in the just watching us, shoot me a holler. It's be a Sudan on Facebook. Inbox me, baby.
I can't believe you selling yourself, Fred.
Oh no, no, I'm not selling myself. I'm selling my uterus.
And you're selling yourself, friend, because you got that money for them children.
They ain't gonna, because there's no sex involved. You gonna put your sperm and somebody egg. I got eggs, but if I'm gonna give you my egg, you gonna pay me a grip for
I'm
the
reading
egg.
something that says Sweden pays parents for having kids and it reaps huge benefits. Why doesn't the USA? That's what they say.
Because the USA don't pass no real laws. Let's be for real. The other countries pay for medical. The other countries pay for their citizens to go to college. Yeah, their taxes are a bit high, but guess what though? They actually put their country in a spot to excel and be successful. While
Yeah,
over here they putting people to be on government assistance to drive motherfuckers crazy at goddamn work every day.
that's true.
Don't start with me.
I would say somebody had to get something off their chest, baby. I felt that, friend. You want to talk
Dog, I
about
be
it? Do you want to
not
talk about
tonight. Not tonight.
it?
You
Look
gonna
at
get me started.
something.
Not
Look at
tonight.
something. Something
Cause
itself.
girl, if you was at work with me today, you would have been like, what? What? This man has been missing for 20 years. Ma'am, what do you want me to do at this point?
Wait, he's been missing for 20 years and she's still trying to get support?
Yeah. What do
Oh,
you
okay.
want me to do at this point? If he's been hiding from you, he's been hiding from the government. At this point, if I sent the US government and their military after this man, we would not be able to find him. What the hell do you expect me to do?
Okay, let me tell you something. Can I tell you about my child support incident when I went to court a couple months ago?
Go ahead.
First of all, I want to know, first of all, why the fuck am I coming to court? Like, my son is 21 years old. Like, this man haven't did nothing in God knows how long. Like,
Because
but
because
wait,
that because
wait. Because
go ahead.
at this point, like, I don't give a fuck no more. Like, I've been stopped giving a fuck. So it's like, and I'm coming to this Zoom meeting for what? So, here go them. We at the thing. Here go the judge. Oh, I like the fish tank behind you. Thank you. Oh, this the judge now. Talk about the damn fish tanks. Okay, after that, the person say the person that's representing for the child support. So she says, Do you know how we can find him? Lady, I don't talk to that man. I don't even have that man number. They said, because we
Girl,
we sent a letter to such and such address, and we didn't get no response. I said, well, baby, I don't know how to find him. And at this point, like, I don't even care. Like, my baby is 21 years old. The last thing I ever got from this man was $19 in child support. The fuck that was gonna do for my child. So at this point, I don't care.
that's what would be killing me. Like, that's what the hell that kills me. People like it's like, what do you want us to do? And then they got me looking stupid. Do you know where I can find him?
No, if we
And Isaac, you are correct. We are a debt-ridden country. We owe so much money. We are in a deficit. I don't even know who we owe. Who do we owe?
because they keep saying China, but I don't understand because China act like they fuck with us. So I'm so confused on who the fuck we owe.
It's a national debt we owe. Girl, we are in the trillions.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Who the fuck do we owe? Because they keep saying it's China, but China act like they fuck with us. So I'm trying to understand.
No,
it can't be
the
China.
Chinese gotta be nice to us. Okay, they gotta be nice to us. It's nothing about that. But what I'm trying to understand is
Russian owe us. I mean, we owe Russia.
We don't owe no
Russia?
damn Russia.
I'm lost.
When did we owe Russia?
See, this is the new shit right here. I always heard China. So that's why I'm confused. Like, I don't get it. Because China act like they fuck with us, bitch. Everything is made in China over here in the USA.
No,
bitch.
we just pay these motherfuckers. We do. Okay, so you're not gonna have to Google it. We do owe China. United States owes China approximately $1.6 trillion as of January 2022. Who's supposed to pay that?
Well, my Chinese people fuck with me. They still my suppliers. They be checking on me and everything like they know me. I'm talking about they be WhatsApping me. Hey, Toy, how was your day? You good? You don't need anything? How is life over there? Is it cold over there? Is it hot over there? Like, bitch, y'all ain't mad at me? Because, bitch, I'm over here in the USA and we owe y'all.
Hold on. Hell, yeah, I don't think, look, hell no. Think about it. Everything that we have over here is China, Japan. They make everything exactly. We owe them money.
That's why I said I thought it was China. I'm always hearing we owe China, but we owe fucking China.
The Russian government owes about $40 billion to us.
Us, yeah. I knew they owe us. He said, I just say, so they want their bread, and they can get my bread. As long as they send me my shit, they can get my bread. I don't give a fuck. I fuck with China.
These gas prices are high, mortgages and shit. The US would never go out to China. Never. China would kick our ass. They've been China and Japan, they are more advanced than us technology-wise, education-wise. Bro, living in Japan was amazing. It's a whole different situation than over here. Listen, y'all missing out.
That's why too they don't even try to get into it with China. Because do y'all remember? What is he? The China president? What is he? He was something.
Oh no, honey, you talking about Korea? They ain't fucking with Kim Jong.
Bitch, he wanted to send a bomb so bad over here. Bitch, he was waiting on the wrong thing to say. Bitch, he was gonna press that button. He was so bad. Bitch, he was what they said. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was waiting. His hand was waiting, bitch.
Nah, he was waiting on during the press conference. Like, do we have a problem?
He was ready, bitch. He was ready. So bitch, I want to go to. I ain't gonna lie though. I want to go to China because, bitch, my vendors they be sending me pictures and like shit. Nah, I want to go. I want to go to both. I want to go to both.
Go to Japan.
But I want to go there and eat no dogs and shit.
Nah, you ain't gotta eat that. God, dog. Like, you can't just talk about people like that.
Sorry, China. I love you, China. Baby, I love you, baby. China.
It's a delicacy, but you don't have to eat all that, girl. You tripping.
But how would I know what I'm eating? Hmm.
You ask them, or you better
Bitch,
Google Translate.
they can
You better,
fucking lie to me.
you could Google Translate, bitch. That's what I was doing over there. I was over there with my phone, Google Translate.
Girl, why so many times? It's alive.
You gotta Google Translate. You gotta be like, listen, girl,
Girl. Mm-mm.
listen. You have to when you go over there. They be putting like whole squids and shit on the table, and it'd be like it'd
It's
be
moving and
moving.
shit. Uh-uh.
Yeah, it'd be moving. But that's
Mm-mm.
their delicacy stuff. So I don't judge their stuff. But you know, if
Yeah.
I don't like it,
Because
if
they
I don't like
probably
it,
ain't judging us.
I'd be like,
Wait, so this mean what? Fuck no?
I don't know
Fuck
what the
no.
fuck. I'd be like, I don't want to offend nobody, bro. You gotta
Let
okay.
go me. No. Fuck no. Oh my god, dog.
We
I can't go
stupid.
over there to them places, dog. I can't go. I'll be like, my friend
Girl,
told me, hold on, my friend say,
no, you listen. I had the best time of my life when I went to where did I go? I went to Japan and I went to Japan for like 2 weeks and I had a ball. And listen, then people thought I was Queen Latifah. They had me taking pictures. Queen
you
Latifah, Queen
fuck.
Latifah, Queen Latifah, Queen Latifah.
But
Bruh,
when they always talk about all black people look alike. That's they try, girl.
girl,
But at least they
girl,
ain't try
I
you with no ugly ass person.
I soaked that shit up. Queen Latifah, Queen Latifah, yes. But you know what's crazy though? I like that happened to me in the States too. It was a hotel. I don't want to name it because you know I don't know who be watching, but it was a hotel in Fort Lauderdale. It was a really, really nice hotel. It was a grand resort type thing. They had like a thing or whatever. The whole time when I came in there for my birthday, I took pictures. You damn right.
I swear
You
to
damn
God.
right.
I swear
That
to God.
I have, mind you, it was my birthday. It was my birthday weekend or whatever. So I had booked this whole hotel room suite and everything. I get there and then I had a photographer come take pictures of me. So we taking pictures, and this one white lady, she goes, "Oh my God, it's Dana Owens." So I'm like, "Who the fuck is Dana Owens?" So then my homegirl with me, she was like, "Girl, that's Queen Latifah." And I was like, but back then I used to wear my hair down like that, you know, like what I'm not saying I look like her, but I guess
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm a big. So then I was like, shit. So then they were like, so now they sent me room service. They were sending me people like the room attendants kept coming to my room trying to see me and stuff. So then I was like, shit. When
Let me use this to my advantage.
the front desk called me and they were like, "We hope you love your accommodations and this and that." And I was like, "Well, is this the biggest room you have?" Girl, they moved my shit. When I tell you, they had a limo outside picking us up to take me to the restaurant. Everything in
Uh-uh.
the hotel was comp. All I had to do, they asked me to do one thing, and I was like, okay, sure. To show up to the wedding that was Sunday, girl. I was checking out. They said to come to the wedding because they were having a wedding out there at the hotel.
Yeah.
Girl, I was at them people wedding like, oh yeah, signing autographs and everything. I was a whole Queen Latifah for the whole damn weekend.
Queen,
Best
you
believe it
call
though.
Queen Latifah and tell her you can have an impersonator.
I wasn't. I never came in there impersonating. They told me I was Queen Latifah, and my
And I would have
friends
went with it.
and my sister,
You
rest
do
her
it.
soul.
You
She
do
was
not wrong.
like, B, big dog, B.
The
I was like,
opportunity
okay.
knocked and I answered.
Girl, I was in the people hotel milking and we had room service. We had like that was the first time I ever ordered room service. I never even they told me anything in the little mini bar thing I could get, I could keep. They gave me a complimentary robe. We had spa treatment. We was eating out them people girl. When I tell
It's
you,
by the bitch.
I'm gonna send you the hotel. If y'all ever go check it out, go you know, like it's happened now. They can't you know, find me.
Exactly.
But it was when I tell you it was a beautiful hotel, North Lauderdale. It was called Pelican. I think it's Pelican Grand Resort, something like that. And they got like a lazy river in the back and everything. Girl, I was at the
Oh, I
people
like
wedding.
wait. I love lazy rivers.
I was in and it was right on the beach, right on the beach. Like you walk out and you right on the beach. And they gave me a cabana. They gave me a girl.
Oh, you
When they
just did
found
your big one. You just did
girl,
your big one.
that was That was the best birthday of my life. I like the whole time, even a month later after my birthday, I was so scared. I was like, girl, they're gonna charge me for all this crap. They're gonna find out, they're gonna find out, they're gonna find out.
Right.
Man, when I see it's years later.
And they still haven't found
And I'm
out.
in the
Okay, so
people.
I need to use you to go somewhere so we can
Girl,
see.
I don't look like Queen Latifah now.
I'm just saying, I need to see. Somebody done put it out there. Pelican Beach Resort.
Look, don't be
I do. I love you. Man, you know I love lazy rivers, girl.
Brandon. See, I know all about that resort. That resort is nice, ain't it? It's a really nice resort. I ain't even gonna lie. It was a really nice resort. I had booked it. I didn't, I just wanted to duck off. And it was like really with my girls. We had like a really nice room and set up. I had my it was like a hotel party situation. They let me throw the
Turn the
loudest
fuck
party.
up.
I had strippers walking through them people hotel and everything, dog. They let me
What
throw
celebrity
the
I
loud.
look like so I can go there and see what happened?
Girl, you can be Carisha. You can be Carisha.
I can't be Carisha. Carisha light skinned it.
Then be wait, I was gonna say JT Money, girl.
Put the drink down. Put the drink down. Santana. JT, she love you. She ain't mean that. She on them liquors.
Said Toy, I got you. Let me know when you.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
We gotta find out what celebrity you look like, and then we got this, so we can go
For
ahead.
real.
We can set it off.
Make me look like one, bitch. Oh, let me do Fantasia. Y'all think I can go for Fantasia?
You ain't
with a
thick
short
enough for
haircut?
Fantasia. Nah, you ain't thick enough for Fantasia. Fantasia kind of thick.
That's okay. I can take some Haitian pills. Yeah, I know I know Haitian pills, huh? Matter of fact, give me some.
Oh my god, you see, I had to draw my shirt like, girl. So,
yes, the pills.
Yes, I've been trying to get, I've been trying to put everybody on them pills. You got the syrup, the pills. The syrup work better than the pills, though.
The syrup worked too slow for me. When I used to be thick, when I used to dance back in the day when I was thick as fuck, because I was on the pills.
No, I like
the syrup take too long for me. It take a whole month before I see my shit. Now with the pills, bitch, I see my shit within a week.
The syrup is good for them kids. It's good for the kids. I know,
because I had a Haitian homegirl when I used to work at this restaurant on South Beach. Bro, her son was thick as fuck. And I used to be like, what is you feeding him? She was like, baby, I gave him that syrup.
You gotta give him the syrup, baby.
He was so chunky.
Over the summer, you give them the syrup, you give them some little cod liver oil, you get them together, honey. They gotta be ready. They gotta be solid.
Solid. And that's what he was. He was like solid. Solid as fuck. He was 3 years old, bitch, looking like a motherfucking
solid.
Bitch.
I told you, I don't question nothing my mama tell me. My mama tell me what to go get, and I'm like, all right, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Brandon said Megan good. Let's do it. Let's see. I can see that.
We could do that.
I can see that. I can see Megan.
Look at you. Listen, we gonna figure out what celebrity you look like so we can go ahead and get some food stuff.
Man. And we gotta dress me like her. You know what? Dress me like her when she played in what's that movie? The recent one that she just did the show.
The one on Amazon?
Mm-hmm. What is it called?
Oh, I don't know what it's called, but it's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that got her divorced. That's the one that got her divorced.
Yep. And when she played the one in the movie with Tariq.
So hopefully you didn't see her butt. You better stop, Brandon. Her girlfriend on here. Don't get beat up. Talking about hopefully your butt like her. Her butt is
my butt is big, baby. I can beat her. Harlem. That's what it is. Harlem.
Yes, Harlem is a good show.
Yes, dress me like her on Harlem with that cut. I'm down. I'm definitely down.
What he said?
He said Megan good. He said I can go for Megan good. So what you trying to say? Dress me how she was in Harlem, and I could go for Megan.
I'ma still be Queen Latifah. I still feel
you
like
it too. You see it. Don't hate. You see it.
You heard me. I still could be Queen Latifah. I feel like I feel like I could be Queen Latifah from the Set It Off days.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
I'm okay with. Give me some
So
cornrows
you sure you
and
don't want me to
overalls.
be? You don't want to be? No, because the girlfriend was lighter. Because I would say you don't want me to be the girlfriend with the blonde hair. So I could be the girlfriend.
I'm so done. Like I cannot.
I just want some of that treatment. I want to see how I feel to be a fucking celebrity for a day. Shit.
Listen, but the thing is, to be honest with you, I didn't even go there expecting that. I
I
booked the
know.
hotel, and it happened, and it was an experience. Like, and honestly, I would, you already know me. I wouldn't have even done it if they didn't amp me up the way they amp me up. Them hoes amp me up. They was like, B, you got this, man. You just act like she like just keep your shades on and keep your hat low, like you trying to hide from somebody. So the whole time I was like kind of
Yeah, you
and
gotta
I
act
think
like you hiring for paparazzi, girl.
so they gave me they gave me access to like the roof and everything. Oh my god, I gotta find those pictures because I had like they gave me access to everything in the hotel to take picture. My pictures came out so beautiful.
You gotta
And
stand.
it was the best. It was like I'm not even gonna lie, that was like the best birthday like ever. When they sent the limo to come pick us up, girl, I didn't
It
know
was
what the fuck to
over.
do.
It
I
was
was
over.
like, that was like, and then the guy stood out there with my name, and I had to remember who the fuck I was.
Wait. Oh wait. Oh, that's me.
I'm step no, my sister was like, B, that's you. Let's go. Man, but we had so much fun. I
That
had
sounds
a
fun,
ball.
man. That sounds
It
so
was
fun.
fun. And then when we did the wedding, I had like we did the wedding pictures the next day. That Sunday, I'm checking out now. So they had the wedding. I dressed in all white for these people wedding. I had on shades. Yeah, because I didn't know I had to be in no wedding.
I wonder now when they look at the picture and be like, this wasn't no fucking queen.
That's what I said. They were like, this ain't no fucking Queen and Tea. Girl, because I damn sure was in the people pictures of milking it
Oh my
up.
god, you remember we met her? She was at our wedding. Look, and then the people that really know Queen Latifah, like, that's not Queen Latifah.
Not every black person look the same. Y'all better stop trying it.
Exactly. They swear we do. They swear all us look the same. Bitch, no, we don't.
Because,
And there's
honey,
some
I will
ugly
take
grimaces out there.
y'all mistake me for another celebrity. I'm finna milk it, honey. I want bottle service. I want everything free that them
I
celebrities get because
swear.
they don't pay for shit.
I swear. Or if they do, bitch, it's a tax write-off. Bitch, give me my receipts.
So I could go
Hmm.
facts.
Anything they
So
do.
guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And thank you, Lafonda Blackmon, for talking to us about your book. Remember to come and get this book, Amazon, or you could contact either one of us so we can go ahead and get you a signed copy. Once again, The Secrets She Kept and the Lies She Told is available on Amazon. You can get it on Kindle, you can get it as an ebook, but make sure you get it. Trust me, it's a good read. It's something you will enjoy every page. It's a page turner. I'm very proud of my friend because honey, this thing right there made me sip some tea. I was sipping tea. Yes. And I appreciate you guys for joining us. Yes, we did have a little bit of seriousness going on because this is a very, very pressing topic. Men, y'all need to stand behind our women. Men, y'all need to stand up.
Brandon say, I know all about that. I don't need a book.
Yes, but remember, y'all need to stand behind our women. They are attacking the women now. They were attacking the black people. We stood as a unit, as a support system, and stood behind our black men. Now it's y'all turn. Men, all races to stand behind us women because they are now attacking us. Next, they will be attacking the LGBT, trying to overthrow that. And then guess what, guys? We're gonna go right back into some slave shit. So we need to be united. We are big and powerful in numbers. So that means we need to get together, stop tearing each other apart. Let's go ahead and stand together so they can't tear us apart. Thank you
Yeah.
again for joining Sip Tea with Twin B. Follow us on our page. Follow us on the YouTube, the Instagram. Follow Toy Blackman on Instagram. Yes, you can follow B Asudum on Facebook. And of course, Toy got them fire ass drinks. If you want some drinks and some gummies and some shots, you could go ahead and holler at Toys Sip Tea Blackman on Facebook. Once again, we are available. Open up, check us out, contact us if you would like to be on the show. Hit us up. If you got a great story, or if you got something you want to talk about, or you just want to vent, we are open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Thank
not
you
really open
guys.
because we really book, but
Yeah.
we will make time.
We'll make time though. Yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thanks for everyone who has read my book, who has purchased my book. I appreciate it. Like, y'all just help me get to that mill. That's all I'm asking. I'm trying to sell 1,000,000 copies. Help me.
Listen, forget the numbers right now. Go get this book because trust me, it is a good read. You guys will
Mhm.
enjoy it. And by you guys supporting and sharing it with everybody or whatever, she'll get to that million. I trust me on that.
Of course, I'm gonna get there.
So good night,
Love you
guys. Love you.
guys. Bye.